Everyone, my name is Preeti and welcome to our channel at Dwelling Solutions. We're talking about 8 key steps in buying a property. This is crucial. Most people actually skip this part or miss parts out of it. And we are here today to tell you that please, if you really want to buy a property without a headache, without any aggravation, these 8 steps is a must. You have to follow them. So let's get started. Who are we? Well, we've been in the property game now for 20 years. Dwelling Solutions has been around since 2006. We've helped a whole lot of you buy properties and rent them and manage them and resell them again. We've helped people build their portfolios. And today we're here to help those that actually really want to make a start, whether it's to buy your own home, whether it's to help your child buy your own home, or whether it's to go into an investment. This here is the 8 crucial things that people tend to miss out on, and are really important because there'll be less headache for you. Because at the end of the day, you're the one buying the property. The last thing you want to do is have more headache, because trust me, buying a property is a lot of stress, but it can be made simple with these 8 steps. So let's get cracking. First one, why are you buying a property? Often we have people come up to us and say, I'd like to buy a property. Okay, so what are you looking for? Are you looking for investment? Are you looking for your home? I just have money saved up, so I thought I should just buy a property. No, you need to understand what it is that you're buying a property for, because in order to be successful in the property game, the number one thing you need to know is why are you buying the property. Are you buying the property as a family home? Okay, so now you have to take a different idea into place. It's your family. You have to look at different dynamics, how it's going to work. If it's a rental property, right, where are the rental markets? Is it a flat? Is it a house? So why are you buying the property? That's the number one thing. Please take the time and think about that. Often people don't actually take that into consideration. It's important. I know it sounds silly, but trust me, I've seen it. Second one is affordability. So we often have scenarios where we do a whole lot of viewings with people, and we go around showing them properties, show them what's going on, and they put in an offer, and then it comes to starting the ball rolling and it comes to a halt. Why? Because we don't know what the affordability is. Oh, I've got about 50,000 saved, I've got about 60,000 saved, 100,000 saved. That doesn't tell you whether you can afford the property or not. Have to take time out, go and find out. If you're not buying the property cash and you need a mortgage, go speak to a broker, go speak to your bank. Find out what your affordability is. From that, you will know not how much I have to put down as a deposit, but how much I can actually buy the property for. Whether it's 250,000, whether it's 350,000, you'll know what your affordability is. That's point 2. Third one, this one always gets left out. Extra costs. It's not just about your savings. It's not just about your deposit or your mortgage. It's the other costs that are associated with buying the properties. Number 1, you need to have a surveyor done. Number 2, you've got solicitor's cost. And in London, in the UK, we have to pay stamp duty. So, stamp duty. Though right now, it's pretty good because the government's trying to pump up the market. So, those people that are buying properties, you're kind of like benefiting as well with the stamp duty. So you need to take that into account. So when you're working out your affordability, yes, you know how much you can afford the property for, but at the same time, what are my extra costs that I have to put aside? So you need to make sure you do that. So it comes where and what are you looking for? So now you've narrowed it down, going for a family home, okay, that's good. You want a house because obviously you want to grow your family maybe, or are you a bachelor? You just want the pad of your own, you don't have to have a house, you can go for a flat. Where do you want the property? That's the other thing. So if you're going for a buy-to-let, you want to go into a place that is going to give you the rental yield that you want. If you want a family home, you want to be near schools, that's what you need to take into consideration. So you need to look at where, you need to invest some time. Most of the time we have people coming up to us and saying, okay, I want to buy a house. I want it to be near a school. Lovely. What type of school? Buying a house is a very big investment. It's your biggest asset that you will ever own. And if you're fortunate enough to have one, you want to make sure you get it right. You don't want to turn on and end up somewhere where you don't like. So, you need to be careful about that. It's like when you're buying a car, right? You're not going to just go into a car showroom and say, I want to buy a car. What type of car do you want? What's the purpose of the car? What do you see it to be? It's a long-term commitment, so you need to look at that. The fifth thing, who are your professionals? There's a reason why people like us exist. We're professional. We have the know-how. You need to get hold of an estate agent. And it's not just getting hold of an estate agent and registering with them and leaving it with them. It's about having a relationship with them. We're fortunate enough that we have had very good clientele because we work in a professional manner. We understand what it is that they want, what they need, what they're looking for. It's important that your agent doesn't just give you the properties, but works with you to give you and buy the property. That is the key thing. You want an agent that will see you through to the A and Z process of buying the property that you have put an offer in for. The other one is your solicitor. Please, please, please get a solicitor. Make sure you have a solicitor on board. It's important so that you know, number one, what their costs are. Number two, they know that they will help you buy the property. Because without a solicitor, there is no property. You have to have a solicitor on board. It's important because once you make an offer, the first thing people like us are going to ask, who is your solicitor? So we can start the paperwork rolling. Very important. You need to have a solicitor. Number 6, timescales. So people have this perception, I'm buying a house today, I've got the mortgage, I've got the solicitor, I've got the estate agent, brilliant. I'm going to buy a property, move in a month's time. No, that's not going to happen. It takes longer. You're looking at least 3 months. You need to understand that. Some people that are affected in terms of selling their property as well, it can take longer. If there's a tenant living in the property, the tenant might have to be evicted. It'll take longer. You have to factor time scale involved. Unless you buy a property that is empty, you're buying it cash, month. No problemo. Otherwise, you're looking at least 3 months. So please factor that in, your time frame. Planning is really, really important. I can't stress to you how many clients we have had where they've come, full steam ahead, had everything lined up, everything's ready to go. Buying a property, got an offer in place, brilliant, give a notice to the landlord. The landlord's gone ahead and found another property, got another tenant. Now what? Please bear timescales in mind. Put a plan together. It's your home. You've got to make sure where you're investing your time, you invest it realistically. Put your timescales in down. Make sure you know what you're doing. 7th is actually go and view the properties. So you've done all of this hard work, you're making sure everything is done, have to go and see the properties. Often people will turn around and make a list and say, I want a 3-bedroom house with a garden, it has to have a conservatory, it has to be south facing, it has to be in this particular place. Have you seen properties in those areas? No. But you want to buy a property there. You need to go and view your properties. Go check your properties out, see them. It's not about time wasting. I know some agents are, happy about people coming and checking. How are you going to know? You got to go and see them. It's not buying a car. You got to go into a car. You got to sit in the car. You got to take it for a test drive. You can't take the house for a test drive, but you have to go and view the properties. So please take the time out to view the properties. Also, take the time out to research the type of properties you want. There's a lot of web portals out there. Search. Don't just rely on your agent. Because don't forget, the agent's got a whole lot of people looking for properties. So you have to invest your time and look for the properties and go view them. Ask questions. If you don't understand something about a property, speak to the agents. They're the professionals. Ask them the questions. Once you've got everything lined up, so you know why you're buying the property, you've got your affordability sorted out, so you've got your mortgage in principle done, sorted. You know what your extra costs are, not a problem. You've put a little contingency aside, you know what's going to happen. Where and what you're looking for, right, perfect. You know your area, you know what type of property you want, you know who your estate agent is going to be, or a couple of estate agents, you've got your solicitor on board, perfect, not a problem. You know what your timescales are. No problem in that. I know exactly how I'm working, and I've put a little bit of contingency in there, so I've got a little bit of movement here and there. Go on and check out properties. I definitely know what I don't like. That's the key. You need to know what you don't like, because then you will get your perfect home. Number 8, make the offer. Often people get frightened and think, I don't want to make an offer. I don't want to look stupid. I don't know what to do now. You've done all this hard work. Now it's just make the offer. Make the offer. Be realistic. If you're going to offer ridiculous amount, it's not going to work. So make an offer. And as you make an offer, hopefully it'll get accepted. And if it does, you've got everything lined up to successfully get you your property. So please take the time out, look at this, and make sure you do these steps. We'll be giving you a lot more information about different aspects of buying properties. If you've got questions, please do comment down on the comment section below. Tell us, what information do you want? We are here. We are your professionals. We're here to help you and give you the information you need. We've got oodles amount of experience, oodles amount of ideas. We can help you. So do let us know. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.